Archangel Michael has an urgent message specifically for you today about your son. Something has been happening that you need to know right now. You've been sensing something isn't right with him lately, haven't you? Those feelings of worry that wake you up at night, the concern that follows you through your day, they're not just parental anxiety. Archangel Michael has been watching over your son during a silent struggle he's been carrying completely alone. Your son is hiding something that's reaching a breaking point, and the powerful guardian angel wants you to understand what's really happening before it's too late. The withdrawn behavior, the fake smiles when you ask if he's okay, the way he avoids your eyes during conversations, these are all signs Archangel Michael has been trying to show you. The blue light of protection is already surrounding your son, but your role in what's about to be revealed is absolutely critical. This isn't a message about judgment or blame. This is about understanding, healing, and preventing a goodbye that's coming if action isn't taken now. The divine timing of you receiving this message today is not a coincidence. Archangel Michael has revealed something that will break your heart, but needs to be said. Your son is carrying an emotional burden so heavy that he believes he must handle it completely alone. The weight of this secret is crushing his spirit more with each passing day. He's convinced deep in his soul that sharing this truth will disappoint you or hurt you in ways he can't bear to imagine. Fear of your judgment, your sadness, or your anger has kept him silent, even as the situation grows worse inside him. This isolation is affecting every part of his mental and emotional health in ways you haven't fully recognized yet. Physical signs are appearing. Changes in how he eats, how he sleeps, his energy levels dropping. Archangel Michael reveals that your son has reached a critical point where something must shift soon. The goodbye that's approaching could mean several devastating things. It could be an emotional withdrawal where he builds permanent walls between you. It could be physical distance where he removes himself from your life. Or it could be something even more serious that no parent should ever have to face. Your son stands at a crossroads right now where he will either finally open up or shut down completely and permanently. Time is running out to bridge this gap before damage occurs that cannot be undone. The divine intervention happening at this very moment is giving you one clear chance to reach him. What happens in the next few days will determine the entire future trajectory of your relationship with your son. Now, Archangel Michael wants to help you see the signs that have been right in front of you. Think about the fake enthusiasm your son shows when you ask how he's doing. That overly bright, "I'm fine," that doesn't match what you see in his eyes. Notice how he suddenly leaves the room during family conversations, especially when topics get personal or emotional. Watch the way he stares at his phone but isn't really engaged with it. He's just using it as a shield to avoid connecting. Have you heard the late-night sounds of him awake when he should be sleeping? The pacing? The quiet sounds of distress he thinks no one notices? Look at how old hobbies and interests have been abandoned, without any explanation. Friends who used to visit frequently don't come around anymore, and he never mentions them. His grades might be dropping or his work performance changing in subtle ways that concern his teachers or supervisors. Pay attention to the forced laughter that doesn't reach his eyes anymore. Those moments when you catch him looking deeply sad before he notices you, watching and quickly changes his expression. The increased irritability and emotional outbursts over small things that wouldn't have bothered him before. How much more time he spends alone in his room compared to before. The way he immediately changes the subject when certain topics come up. How he avoids making any future plans or talking about his dreams and goals. Physical changes have appeared, weight loss or weight gain, a tired appearance even after sleep, neglecting his grooming and appearance in ways that aren't typical for him. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that the things your son is not saying have become louder than his actual words. Your pets may be sensing his distress and staying unusually close to him. Other family members have probably commented that they've noticed changes too. There's a heaviness you feel in your home that wasn't there before. Archangel Michael is confirming right now that these aren't coincidences or normal teenage phases. These are cries for help that your son doesn't know how to voice directly. Archangel Michael now reveals the nature of burdens that sons often carry in complete silence. Your son may be struggling under the pressure to meet expectations, whether those expectations are real or just what he perceives from watching you, from family conversations, from the standards he thinks he must achieve. He carries fears about his future, feeling unprepared or inadequate for what's coming next in his life. There may be mistakes he's made that terrify him to confess because he imagines your disappointment will be unbearable. He could be struggling with his identity, his purpose, or his direction in life, and feeling lost without knowing how to ask for guidance. Relationship problems that he doesn't know how to navigate, whether romantic, friendship, or family dynamics that confuse him. Financial stress or decisions that went wrong and now feel impossible to fix. Academic or career pressures that feel completely overwhelming and beyond his ability to handle. Many young men carry feelings of not being man enough or strong enough compared to what they think masculinity should look like. The constant comparison to siblings or peers that makes him feel less than everyone around him. Perhaps he witnessed something or experienced something traumatic that he's never processed or shared with anyone. There might be addiction or harmful coping, mechanisms he's deeply ashamed of and believes make him unworthy of. Love, mental health struggles are incredibly common, but he may not have the words to express what's happening in his mind and heart. He might feel like a burden to the family despite loving you all deeply, believing his problems will add stress when others already have their own challenges. The belief runs deep that sharing his truth will completely shatter the image you have of him. He fears with everything in him that you'll love him less if you knew what he's really dealing with. Sometimes it's not one big thing but multiple, small things that have accumulated into a load too heavy to carry alone. The masculine conditioning of our society has taught him that suffering in silence is strength, that asking for help is weakness, that real men handle everything alone. Whatever the specific burden your son carries, Archangel Michael sees clearly that the weight is crushing his spirit. The divine realm is intervening right now because this situation has reached dangerous levels that require immediate attention and action. Archangel Michael offers specific guidance on how to approach your son in the right way. Before you have any conversation, say this prayer to invite divine support. Archangel Michael, guide my words and open my son's heart. Help me listen with love and respond with wisdom. Surround us both with your blue light of healing and truth. Creating the right environment matters tremendously. Choose a time when you're both relaxed, not rushed, in a private, comfortable space where he won't feel trapped or exposed. Your opening statement should lower his defenses instead of raising them. Try phrases like, "I've noticed you seem different lately, and I want you to know I'm here whenever you're ready to talk about anything." No judgment, just love. Avoid what doesn't work. Accusations like, "What's wrong with you lately?" or assumptions like, "I know exactly what's going on." Dismissive comments that minimize his feelings will shut him down instantly. The importance of listening without interrupting cannot be overstated. Fight the urge to immediately fix or solve. Sometimes he just needs to be heard first. Before approaching him, use Archangel Michael's blue light visualization. Close your eyes and imagine bright blue light filling your heart, clearing away your own anxiety and fear, preparing you to be fully present for your son. Your body language must communicate complete safety. Open posture with uncrossed arms, soft eye contact that doesn't stare or pressure, sitting beside him rather than across from him. Share your own vulnerabilities to show it's safe to be imperfect. Talk about times you struggled or made mistakes. Ask permission before giving advice. Would you like my input, or do you just need me to listen right now? Validate whatever feelings he expresses, even if you don't fully understand the situation from his perspective. Use the power of comfortable silence. Give him space to gather his thoughts without rushing to fill quiet moments. Avoid comparison to others or "when I was your age" stories that can feel dismissive of his unique experience. Show unconditional love regardless of what he reveals. Say clearly, "Nothing you tell me will make me love you less." Nothing. Pray this specific prayer for your son daily. Archangel Michael, give my son courage to speak his truth and trust that he is loved exactly as he is. Perform a daily protection ritual by visualizing blue light surrounding him wherever he goes. Watch for the blue feather sign that Archangel Michael will send when the timing is exactly right for your conversation. Create ongoing check in rituals that normalize emotional sharing. Maybe a weekly walk together, a regular breakfast, or evening talks that become routine. Build trust through consistent small connections rather than waiting for one big, serious talk. Understand that the first conversation probably won't reveal everything. Patience with the unfolding process while maintaining your loving presence is key. The goodbye Archangel Michael warns about can take different heartbreaking forms. An emotional goodbye means permanent walls built between parent and child where authentic connection becomes impossible. A physical goodbye involves your son moving away or creating geographic distance to escape the pain he's feeling. A spiritual goodbye is perhaps most devastating. The loss of hope, the light leaving his eyes, a giving up on life itself that no parent should witness. Prevention must happen through genuine connection, never through control or force. Warning signs that goodbye is imminent include giving away possessions that matter to him, making statements that sound final like, "You won't have to worry about me much longer," or suddenly tying up loose ends in his life. Understand the critical importance of professional help when needed. Therapy and counseling aren't signs of weakness, but of wisdom and strength. Archangel Michael's spiritual protection works alongside human action. Both are necessary. Bring in community support through trusted family members, mentors, or friends who can provide additional connection points. Create a no-judgment zone in your home, starting immediately today. Let it be known clearly that all feelings are valid, all struggles can be discussed, all mistakes can be learned from. The power of your physical presence, being emotionally available without hovering or pressuring, creates safety. Small gestures communicate, "I'm here," more powerfully than grand speeches. His favorite meal prepared with love. A note left where he'll find it saying you're proud of him. Quality time doing activities he enjoys without forcing deep conversation. Remove shame completely from asking for help within your family culture. Make it normal, expected, encouraged. Address mental health openly if that's part of his struggle. Use clear language. Depression is real. Anxiety is real. These are health issues, not character flaws. Understand that supporting your son through this requires humility and openness to changing your own patterns. This isn't about being a perfect parent, but about being a present parent who's willing to grow alongside him. Trust the divine safety net Archangel Michael is placing beneath your son right now. Your awareness of this situation is already the crucial first step toward healing. Have faith that the bond between parent and child, when nurtured with authentic love, is stronger than any burden he carries. Archangel Michael extends his blue healing light specifically for damaged or strained relationships. Begin by honestly acknowledging if your communication patterns need to change. Release any guilt about things you might have missed earlier. Awareness starts healing, but guilt blocks it. Instead of dwelling on past mistakes, Focus energy on present and future connection. Practice this visualization daily. Close your eyes and see bright blue healing light flowing between your heart and your son's heart, clearing misunderstandings, healing hurts, restoring the natural love that's always been there. Create new family rituals that promote emotional honesty. Maybe a weekly gratitude sharing where everyone says one thing they appreciate about each other and one challenge they're facing. The importance of sincere apology cannot be overstated if past reactions pushed him toward silence. "I'm sorry I didn't notice you were struggling," or "I'm sorry if my words made you feel you couldn't come to me," opens doors that seemed permanently closed. Model emotional vulnerability yourself moving forward. Let him see you experience and express a full range of feelings appropriately. Celebrate small moments of connection as major victories. Anytime he shares something real, any moment of genuine eye contact or authentic conversation is progress worth acknowledging internally. Have patience with rebuilding trust if it's been damaged. Trust grows slowly but steadily with consistent loving action. Understand his timeline for opening up may differ significantly from yours. Push gently, but don't force. Watch how spiritual protection amplifies naturally as your relationship heals. The stronger your bond becomes, the more resistant he is to negative influences. This challenge, when faced together with love and divine guidance, can ultimately strengthen your bond beyond what it was before. Other family members play important roles in creating a supportive environment where vulnerability is safe for everyone. The transformation possible when authentic. Love meets divine intervention exceeds what seems possible from a human perspective. Practice forgiveness, both of yourself and your son, for any ways you've hurt each other. Archangel Michael reveals this is a turning point in your relationship, not an ending. What happens next depends on the choices you make in these crucial coming days. Archangel Michael wants you to recognize the signs that healing is beginning to take place. There will be a noticeable shift in energy when your son finally feels truly seen and safe with you. Watch for the moment his shoulders relax in your presence, when his smile becomes real again, when he voluntarily shares something meaningful without prompting. The transformation visible when someone unburdens themselves is remarkable. His entire demeanor changes, posture straightens, voice strengthens, eyes brighten. Doors begin opening in his life that seemed permanently stuck before. New opportunities and paths appear naturally as the heavy weight lifts. Synchronicities show divine guidance actively at work, the right person appearing at the right time. Unexpected solutions to problems, meaningful coincidences that feel like clear signs. Physical signs of healing include the relief visible in his face, his posture becoming more open, his eyes regaining their natural light. Sleep improves, appetite normalizes, overall well-being increases noticeably. He reconnects with abandoned hobbies and interests that once brought him joy. Relationships with friends and family improve naturally without forced effort. Future conversations become progressively easier as trust deepens and he learns that vulnerability is met with love rather than judgment. The gift of your strengthened relationship extends far beyond this immediate crisis. Facing this challenge together creates bonds that become genuinely unbreakable through shared struggle and healing. Your son's natural resilience emerges powerfully when he feels supported rather than alone. This experience serves purpose in both your spiritual journeys, teaching lessons about love, trust, vulnerability, and the courage it takes to truly see and be seen. Archangel Michael's guidance continues well beyond this immediate crisis, supporting both of you through whatever comes next. Archangel Michael stands beside you and your son right now at this very moment as you receive this message. The urgency of taking action within the next 24 to 48 hours cannot be overstated. This message arrived at the divinely perfect moment. Not too early, not too late, but exactly when you needed to hear it. Your son needs you to take the first brave step toward reconnection and healing. There's a specific window of opportunity that's open right now, but won't remain open indefinitely. Divine timing has aligned perfectly for this healing to occur, but it requires your participation. Trust your parental instincts combined with this angelic guidance you've received today. Say this protection prayer for your son immediately. Archangel Michael, wrap my son in your blue light. Give him courage, hope, and the strength to let me in. Guide us both toward healing. Show your appreciation for this life-saving intervention through super thanks up to $20. Supporting this divine work helps the message reach other parents whose children are silently suffering. Your contribution keeps protective guidance flowing to families in crisis across the world. The continued angelic support remains available as you navigate this journey with your son. Begin the protection practices today. Start planning the conversation soon. Your son's life and your relationship with him depend on action taken now, not someday. Trust deeply that love combined with divine intervention creates miracles that seemed impossible moments before they happen.